Hello, hello. It's the one and only God Johnny, and you're here with 5D Attraction. And this episode is really important, man, because I think this is just a really good thing to put out. I want to put this out for my channel personally, and I just want to let it be known, man. Everybody isn't meant to be, a ladies' man. Everybody isn't meant to be this player. Everybody isn't meant to be somebody that, deals with women on a certain way. Everybody isn't meant to be what you would consider an alpha, you know, any of those things. Some men enjoy having women lead. I've seen it, man. It's like my message when I teach my lessons, like I can't speak for everybody. Because if I did that, that would be, that's where I think a lot of people make mistakes. They speak, I have my time speaking in generalities, but I want y'all to know that, like, of course I have to speak in general when I talk about men and women because I'm talking about a sector and a percentage of men. I'm not talking about all men because honestly, it's really only a small percentage of men that are going to like really implement the stuff that I'm talking about. Then there's a small percentage of men that's just going to listen and take gems here and there. And then the rest of the 90% of men, 99%, really? Or 99% are going to just, do beta stuff, I have guys that I've coached for years. I have guys that I've given advice to for years, still not really take some of the main gems that I've taught, and the reality is, man, people are gonna do what they want to do. I don't want to say that they're hard-headed. I'm gonna just say that some people are comfortable with the pain that they experience. Some people are comfortable with their patterns. Some people just want to always go with what they think. And I'd be an idiot to sit here and try to make somebody do what I'm doing. Like what I do works for me and for the people that want to have a certain level of power, in their life when it comes to dealing with themselves, when it comes to dealing with women. And it's not like a greedy power. It's like a power of self. It's being empowered. And I notice in the day and age with the women that we're dealing with today, if you're not really sharp and if you don't understand certain things and have a certain level of love for yourself and a certain level of respect for yourself and a certain self-image, if you don't view yourself at a certain level, then, then this isn't for you. This is for certain guys that are like, look, I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman and feel as though that I have to keep compromising myself, that I have to keep arguing, apologizing for things that I didn't even feel like I did wrong. Beyond that, forget about feeling like you did something wrong. There's some guys that really they just follow the metric, the idea of happy wife, happy life, and I'm just the type of person I just don't agree with that. I think that you can definitely keep a relationship long term by making sure to keep your wife happy, but I think that doesn't really enable a woman to grow. I think when a true powerful man comes into a woman's life, he triggers growth in her. And a lot of the time, growth isn't comfortable. And I think a lot of guys like to just keep things comfortable when they're dealing with their women so that they don't have to deal with any drama. And what I teach on my channel is, stand on your own 2 feet. Believe in what you say. Believe in what you think. If you think something, you think it for a reason. Don't let a woman sway you out of your position just because, just because she's upset. I understand that it's a beautiful thing to do self-reflection. It's a beautiful thing to, really dig within and try to work on yourself and see where she's coming from. And I'm somebody, I always try to see where, the other person's coming from, especially a woman I'm in a relationship with. I try to see where they come from. And that's great because you don't want to be selfish and a narcissist and all those words, whatever, that's out there. You don't want to be selfish, closed-minded. But when you know and believe in what you're doing, you got to trust what you think. Because if you don't trust what you think, she's going to have you running in circles. And that's just not what it is. So I just want to let it be known, man. There's guys out there that don't want to have more than one girlfriend. There's guys out there that don't want to deal with more than one girl. There's guys out there that really value women more than their own homies. There's guys out there that choose a woman over their own mans. You know, so like everybody doesn't have the same principles, and so you know there's guys that can't get rid of, you know, that keep chasing and keep chasing. You know, there's guys that don't want to walk away. They're like, fuck it, man. I don't want to walk away. I want to have a wife. I want this to be my girl. Like, I'm the type of dude, like, look, man, go out there and explore. You know, don't have one-itis. Let that thing go. You know, don't lessen yourself to keep someone in your life when you can go out and really see what's out there in the world. And she's more than likely come back to you. But, you know, most of the people that I see in the world and that I see even in my own environment and people that I know and friends I know, most of them don't do that. I'm one of the few people, like me and a couple people I know are the only ones that really get down like this. And we're the only ones that have women cooperating at the highest level and I have a girlfriend to this day, 6 years, have women cooperating in our lives, you know. And even if that was to mess up, even though I'm 6, 7 years in, even if that was to mess up, I'm still standing on this 2 feet. I know how to get a girl like this, you know, and that's how it's supposed to be, because I feel like women carry themselves with that same confidence. And that's why any woman dealing with me knows that she's dealing with somebody who's at a level that can deal with her equally, you know, and that's what it's about. Beyond looks, status, and all of that, it's about integrity, belief in yourself, loving yourself, working on yourself, being a better man, and never lessening your value to chase or to keep a woman in your life, because guess what? You're way too valuable. You know, come on. When you work on yourself for real as a man, a woman should be working her ass off to keep you in her life. And so those are the guys I speak to. But everyone else, the 90%, the 95%, let them be what they are. Don't try to convince them of anything. This message is for you. It's for the chosen people that this message is for. Everybody else, I just wish them the best of luck and enjoy that relationship and, you know, find marriage, have a family, you know, make that woman happy, man, because that's what you're here to do. And, you know, and that's it. You know what I mean? And my guys, you know what we doing. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all listening. We got videos. I got crazy videos coming. I'm going to do a recap of my Saturday night, which was crazy. It was super live. And I'm going to touch on some very important things that you need to know in the field that you're not going to hear nowhere else, you know, like for real. So with that being said, man, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Peace.